What is the real cost of Britain's Chagos Island deal with Mauritius? Prime Minister Keir Starmer says it's 3.4 billion, but official documents suggest otherwise. It's closer to 35 billion. That's a tenfold difference. So who's telling the truth? In July 2025, Prime Minister Keir Starmer confirmed the UK would hand over sovereignty of the Chagos Island to Mauritius.
On the question of costs, the cost of this is an average per year cost of £100 million, £101 million a year is the average cost. The net overall cost is therefore £3.4 billion overall. That's over the 99 years. That is, as I mentioned a moment ago, the average 100 million per year is about the same or slightly less than the running cost of an aircraft carrier minus the aircraft. Now, given the significance of this facility, both the geography and the capability, you can see that as measured against an aircraft carrier running costs, that this is very good value for money. I should also say that it's very similar to arrangements made by other allies, the US and France, in relation to the bases that they lease and make arrangements for as well. So
the deal includes a 99-year lease of Diego Garcia military base, annual payments of 101 million to Mauritius, a 45 million a year development fund for 25 years, a 40 million one-time payment to displaced Chagosians. Starmer told the parliament the net cost of the deal was 3.4 billion, spread over a century. But here's what the government actuaries department says. The nominal cost of the deal is 34.7 billion. The figure was first calculated in full cash terms, then discounted using inflation estimates over 99 years. Further reduced the Treasury's social time reference rate, a method that values future spending less than present spending. This is how 34.7 billion became 3.4 billion on paper.
But this news, Dawn, about the Chagos Islands again, and so £30 billion. So Starmer 1 minute says it's going to cost £3 billion or so to keep the Chagos Islands going or to pay them off or whatever the heck's going on. Now it appears it's about 35 billion. So this man either doesn't know what he's talking about or he calculatedly does know what he's talking about and he chooses not to tell the truth.
Well, this is the thing. Is our Prime Minister a liar or is he stupid? Now, considering what he did in a previous career, which he reminds us of on a daily basis, I don't understand how he could not understand that this does not make sense. So, perfectly, we give away something we own and then we pay 34.7 billion to do so. That didn't make sense in the first place. But we were told that it would only cost sort of 3.4 billion over sort of like, 99 years, so not really to worry about it. OK, right, fine, fair enough. But now, this is a Freedom of Information request, and we have found out that the actual figures are close to 34.7 billion. And the document that was revealing this shows that civil servants were instructed to lower the cost of the deal on paper, the paper that's available to us now, to 10 billion. So they were instructed to actually massage the figures. Who was doing the instructing to massage those figures?
They were going to announce, Chris, a big saving, right? We're going to get rid of these Chagos Islands. We're not going to pay for this anymore. Then Trump gets to hear about this and he says, oh, you think I'm paying for this on my own? I'm not paying for this. And he said, you want to be my mate, Starmer? You want to be my mate? You pay for the Chagos Islands. So Starmer then does everything he can to pay for the Chagos Islands. But what he doesn't do, Dawn, is tell us the truth. Tell us the truth.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is surprised that politicians are economical with the actuality. So
but I think when they're caught out like that, that is a resigning issue.
Well, that especially what's going on to say is people used to be economical, but this is tenfold. It's not the odd million or two or odd billion or two. It's a tenfold porky pie. That's what's alarming to me. especially when you think, I mean, £30 billion, astronomical figure. The government were complaining about a supposed 20 billion black hole when they got in, but happily have given away 30 billion to lease back something that we were entitled to in the first place. I know the Conservatives started it anyway. You then think about it's half of the school budget. You then think about the deficit in the country has increased by another 20 billion since they've been
We've
in.
got a £40 billion black hole now.
It's just, these are such huge numbers. And as often has been said, whenever there's another form of crisis, we find a few more billion. Well, who is it all resting on? We represent the normal taxpayer.
Well, do they really think we're so stupid? Do they really hate us that much, right? The great British people, the people that gave them their job.
We are that stupid.
Well, I mean, what is the... Why have they done this? What are they doing? Do they think that we would not find out about this mysterious
they're
£30 billion?
lying, and there is an inability, obviously, to be able to do the finances and run the country. And basically what we're saying to you this morning is, you're watching or listening, please do have your say on this. I don't care what political party it is or what political background you're from. He said this would cost us about £3 billion. It's costing us £35 billion. Did he know that? Did he say it in the way that he should have said it? Or was he just massaging the figures? Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Critics call it an accountancy trick. This isn't just about numbers, it's about transparency. Was the parliament misled? Accountability. Who proved the discounting method? Security. Diego Garcia is a strategic base used by the UK and US. Is Britain trying to lease back its own territory? Shadow Foreign Secretary Preeti Patel demanded a correction and an apology. Tory leader Kemi Badenoch called it a 35 billion surrender tax. Mauritius now ranks higher than UK in financial freedom. The Chagos Islands are located in Central Indian Ocean, near key shipping lanes. China has growing influence in Mauritius. Critics fear the UK is ceding strategic ground and paying to do it. Meanwhile, Chagosians born in Diego Garcia are suing UK government to retain their right to return. The UK government insists the deal is supported by allies including US, Canada and Australia and NATO, worth less than 0.2% of annual defense budget, comparable to another international base agreement. But the numbers don't lie. 3.4 billion is a discounted figure. 35 billion is the real cost before the accounting magic. So we ask again, why was the public told one thing while the official documents say another? And if this is how Britain negotiates, what will the next deal cost? This is Shivangi and you've been watching Newsroom.